Welcome to the Holistic High Achiever podcast. I'm your host, Caitlin Rohowitz. This podcast is all about thriving in the modern world without sacrificing your health. It's for all of my fellow high achievers, business owners, mompreneurs, and single parents. The people who do so much for everyone else and sometimes at a detriment to their own health. The people who want to do it all, but need to find a better way without burning themselves out or continuing to put their own health on the back burner. Yes, we'll talk about health, nutrition, and movement, and easy solutions to living healthier, but we'll also cover topics like goal setting, building habits, and overcoming challenges and limiting beliefs, which can be applied to any area, including health, so that you can thrive holistically. Today, we're going to be talking about embracing and even enjoying challenges. So this is a little bit more of a wing it episode because I asked on social media. This is something that's come up for me personally. So when I asked on social media, what are some examples for you? Like, where does this show up for you? And what do I mean by that? So there are things in life that are hard, but we enjoy them. And so examples for me are things like boxing. I'm tired and out of breath and like feel like I'm dying, but I love it so much. There's just this like, I'm a massage therapist and everything in my life is tranquil and calming and peaceful and mellow. And then I get into boxing and there's like this aggression and rage, which is in all of us. We all have the parts of every single emotion in us. And that is my outlet and just feels so good. There's this like part of me that I'm like total badass. And then any hard work, I love running. It didn't always used to be that way, but now like while I'm doing it, there's almost this like, I love that it's hard. Another example I gave in my social post was that being a massage therapist for 14 years, I'll have a client who comes in and they're like having this chronic pain that just won't go away. And all of a sudden I'm like, challenge accepted. And like, it's going to be hard to figure out the puzzle and figure out where it's stemming from. And like, is this tight because of this muscle is tighter or vice versa, Or then you get into their body and you're like, I found a knot. I got to work it out. And it's like a challenge to get it out, come at it from all different angles. And then you finally do it. It's so satisfying. Being a parent is so challenging. But as I said in previous episodes, I always have the mindset of like, I get to be a mom. I enjoy it so much, even on his hard days, even on the days where he's fighting me on everything. Saying, I do. The days where he's having tantrums, the days where he won't strap himself into the car seat in 2-degree weather and I have to bribe him with fruit snacks. I enjoy being a mom, even though it's hard. And so the reason I'm bringing this up is because there are other things that are hard, but we want to do them. But we don't. We're resistant to it. What do I mean? So I want to stop snacking at night when I'm not hungry. But there's this resistance of being like, but I want to. It's hard. It's hard not to. Or there's this, I want to learn more Spanish. But it's hard to stay committed to it every night. Other ones with clients, right? Like it's hard to stay consistent with working out. Like I was saying, I love boxing and running, but it wasn't always that way. There was a point in the beginning where it feels hard and you don't necessarily enjoy it right away. And so the point of me saying this is, what if you did enjoy it? There's so many other examples people gave me on social about like, what are the things that are hard that they enjoy? And some of them were like cold plunges. They're really, really hard. That's crazy. A cold plunge, if you've ever done one, it is hard. But this particular person does them frequently because she knows how good she'll feel afterwards. It's like the delayed satisfaction, the delayed benefit. Another one was being a daughter-in-law to a family that has like completely different dynamics. On one aspect, it's super, super challenging. on the other end, she enjoys it. My mom's is knitting. And some of you might have been like, yeah, whatever. But if you've ever watched, knitting is a lot of math and precision and making sure you count the stitches accurately. And sometimes you're doing, scarves are easier. And then you do something more involved with different colors and lots of intricate details. And then all of a sudden it's hard, but it's like, you're enjoying it. They're enjoying it. So what is something that you're currently wanting that feels hard? Maybe it's for your health. Maybe it's, I want to work out more, but it feels too hard. What if it's, I want to eat healthier, but that feels hard? I want to lose weight, but it feels hard. I want to start a business, but it feels hard. I want to have a conversation with my partner about something important, but it feels hard. I want to have a kid, but it feels hard. I'm not saying that things won't feel hard. I do fully believe that there's a version of you that would figure it out. But the question I want to pose today is, what if you embraced the challenge the way that you do with the things that you enjoy? How would that look different? How would that feel different? If when we're kids, we're learning how to do everything. We're learning how to put on pants correctly and not backwards. We're learning how to use the bathroom. We're learning how to ride a bike. We're learning how to do math, simple math that once felt hard. And so my point is, yes, it will eventually get to a point where it feels easier, but also with some things, maybe not all, but with some things, you do have to go through that process and allow it time. And somehow, as we grow up into adults, we're no longer open to that process. Kids are so inquisitive and they want to learn, they want to explore and grow and do new things. And then as adults, we're like, that sounds hard. Fair, right? We've had more life experience. But think about it. How would it be different if you approached it as yeah, it'll be hard in the beginning. Might be challenging, but what if I just enjoyed it? What if I chose to enjoy this?
Right.
What if I chose to enjoy this challenge? This hard? How would that change it for you? And so, like I said, this was something that came up for me personally and had been my own blind spot. And that's the beautiful part of working with a coach. So we're having, I'm having the success in health and business and all these other areas, but there's always the next level and something comes up. I'm like, I don't know why I'm having so much resistance to this. And then all of a sudden a coach sees your blind spot. So yes, I work with my own coach. I'm an advocate for having a coach. But if you're someone who feels like you're stuck, things are just feeling really hard and you don't know how to break through them, don't know how to get out of that rut, you don't know how to get past this challenge, that can be the perfect time to bring in a coach to help you see your blind spots, to help you see the roadmap or the path out of this that you're not seeing, to get you eventually to the end goal, to the point where you're enjoying the things. They no longer feel so hard. Or even if they continue to feel hard, they feel easy enough that you can enjoy them. That is my hope for everyone. I want you to have all of your desires, all of your goals, all of your wishes. So if you feel like you're someone who has the resistance and could use some help of finding your blind spots, getting some clarity on what to do, where to go next, how to take the next step, and what direction to be going in, and get some clarity on that and have some accountability along the way. I have always said that having a coach, one of the biggest things, no matter who you are, is accountability, to make sure you're staying on course with that direction. So that's all I have for you today, folks. Thank you so much for being here with me today on the Holistic High Achiever. If you loved today's episode, please like, comment, and share. It helps so much. And if there's anyone you thought of, please share this with them, because who can't use a little extra motivation? Until next time, friends, keep embracing your journey and kicking ass.